smart water meter we got is something that we had the builder give, but we always had a choice whether to take it forward or not. And like always, Bangalore water crisis has been in news last year. Uh, we we've we've seen enough reasons to conserve water, and I can proudly say our community is one of those who could really survive, sustain through. We didn't have a day where there was a real crisis that hit, and again, a lot goes back to how people responded. But technology, if used right, is the way. We have a majority of people who subscribe to this. There were challenges. I would say in this case, very valid concerns that came in from folks who felt there is privacy, there is some way, you're knowing how I'm using it, what do you want to do with it? I mean, if you take yourself out of the mix and you start looking at it, right, it sounds very valid. How do we want to do it? So we made sure that there is no privacy concern in the mix. Our goal is not to police on the usage, or the intent of use was very clear. Look, we are using this IoT-based water monitoring to make sure that, number one, all the leakages, all the faulty systems are being proactively diagnosed and addressed. Number two, in cases where there is excessive water flowing, we would know that there is something wrong. Either, in many cases, could be sensor, etc. And a lot of this, without getting into individual level information, but only keeping it to an apartment level, I think is something which we have done. We now have this institutionalized. We actually, while billing it is our next step, we are getting very close to having a metered way of measuring and consumption-based billing that we will go through. But again, this is something which I think has been a great learning we've had in terms of how do you also listen to people, understand their concerns, and then influence. And that's what has taken us here. Yeah.